Hey guys, it's your girl Wandika, originally from Jamaica, and I'm back with another video. And this time I'm showing you my first week in May, but I also want to show you my evolution of this kind of journaling. In 2013, when I started to keep a book, and it became a folder because I realized that it couldn't last the whole year. The book fell apart, so I turned it into a folder. So I had one folder for the whole year, and you know, I did try to decorate it and stuff, but I had calendars and so on, but my to-do list, I would just write things. Maybe some days I wouldn't write it every day, so it would be interesting to show you how things have changed, because I was okay with jotting down information, and some days would just get this much space, so that was like for the whole year. And then I did the same for 2014. Had a book that kind of fell apart, but in this year it was almost every day I would have a little square. So I thought it was very interesting to go back and look at, just writing. Now they call it, I guess, a bullet journal. Then I tried to use those composition books, and that kind of fell apart. So I did the same thing. I had to now find a way to preserve it in a folder. I didn't like how grungy the book became, so I kind of have pockets. It was still just, listing things. I wouldn't like put pictures in here or anything, other than I'd have maybe just some embellishment, but I wouldn't like put pictures of myself and so this had to be contained in 2 folders. And then I started to use smaller folders, and that would be 3 months at a time. But I started it out as books, and then I went right back to the folder, and the thing with this is that I just wrote on scraps of paper sometimes. I have pockets in here as well. So things have really changed. So this year it's a book for each month, and now as of April it became 2 books for each month. I don't know if I get further down the year if it will be 3 books for each month, but I'm trying to keep them together. I'm trying not to get too crazy with documenting everything. Alright, so let me show you what I've done with this book. I went ahead and I made the other volume, so this is gonna take me from the 1st to the 20th, and then I just will, because I realize that what I've been doing is just not making it for one book unless the book is this size, which is this was the size of the March book, so it stands to reason that it's good to have 2 volumes. And I'll show you how I've prepared the pages. So we start the calendar, and what I've done is, because I wanted to keep it flat and not too bulky, wherever I have put 2 pages together to make it thicker, I use some washi tape just to secure it. And you guys saw this before when I was showing you the last of April, and it's a similar format as the March book. As I've said, I use the dates from that doodle book and keep it very artsy. I have my to-do list and anything else that I wanted to do for that day. For this particular day, it's a checklist of all the things that I needed for the exhibition I held for the students. And so somewhere to write about the day, to-do list, extra stuff, a picture, and the date. Those are staples that you will see that I've been doing all along. I had an extra page, as I showed you, because I wanted to have, you know, a representation of pictures, things that I did that day. And this was a very eventful day, so I wanted to show that. I had to take it off from here originally. It wasn't working, so I stapled it in. So when I flip up, you can still see what's going on there. And of course, the program that I made as a brochure. Same thing, where we have our to-do list, a picture. This was from a calendar, and you guys know about it from the last time I showed you that calendar, where I love the pictures, so I kept it for that purpose. You wouldn't tell from this day, but this day it was like thunderstorms, lightning, rain, and I didn't leave the house because of the flash flood warning, and there was a tornado warning in other parts of the parish. So but I had put these down as I showed you because it was made as like wall decoration, but I just love the ready-made nature of just like peel and stick in my book, which is how I plan to use all peel and stick products that I have. I love this page. I still wanted to keep the artsy vibe. I still went to school, but I was not well. And so it's like I have a container of just words. So every time I have like, you know, I just got this in the mail, I might cut out this word and put it here. Because you never know when words come in handy. Like this I know I'm going to use when I get to the June book, you know. And so that kind of stuff, I keep words and stuff. But I've been trying to say to myself, like, don't go crazy with it, because I don't want to keep things. If it's not cut out and put in here, or here's another thing that I keep. I have this right in reach of just scraps, and I don't add any more if it goes over, because I have to contain it. It makes me overwhelmed if it's too crazy. So all the little scraps, you know, this, like if I use this, I don't keep all of them, but I wanted at least one to show that I had this kind of new tea that day, you know, and this snack pack that's sugar free, you know. But I don't want to keep any more junk, so I keep this bottle because this is where I have been putting my Mod Podge. So now I can put some more Mod Podge in another container, but this is like for loose cards. So I have those three things: words, cards, and scraps. All right, and then here's I decided I would just use all of them. I put one in my personal journal, like I told you. I have stickers and so on. For my stickers, once it's in use, I put it in this folder, because I do have a bin of, I have a couple bins of stickers, and you know, the problem is I just keep, like, I will see them for 49 cents and I have to buy it, but it adds up. So I'm telling myself this summer that I'm not gonna buy any more supplies. I hope I can stick to that, because I have enough. It's not like I don't have enough, and it's just when you go craft shopping, it makes me so happy, and I see so many inexpensive things that are cute, and I just want them all, you know. So this is how I keep stuff that's open, so that I don't keep going back to the bin and opening new stuff. So unless there's something particular I want, then I will go get that, right? And so this is the end of the first week. You know, I kind of broke out one of my wigs. I really love this one. It's so cute and light, and it was a particularly hot day, but you know, it wasn't bad. And so like I finished, this was the bottle as I showed you with the sweetener, and I kept the bottle only because I know I'm going to use it. I mean, I used to try and keep all my bottles, but that was insane, and so I just tossed them if I didn't repurpose them right away. Okay. So I'm going to save the rest of the week, you know, because we're only on Wednesday. So I'm going to show you week 2 in the next video. But just to give you an idea, you know, sometimes I go ahead and put down the to-do, right, stuff, so that if I'm out or somewhere, I won't have to worry about, okay, I need to find that stuff. You know, I like that it's done already. Sometimes I don't like to put it too in advance, but because I know I'm having 2 volumes, I knew I had to see how it would work. And it really did work. There's only 1 page left over, but it's fine. I can do other stuff on it. Alright, so, and I like having this too because it's a good way to break up the page as well. So that's it for the first week, but I want to show you the second volume. As I said, it's going to take us to the end of the month, and it's just 10 days. And I realized that I put a lot of pages in here, but here we have the 21st, and because it was the second book and I wanted to keep it with a similar art theme, even though I didn't have all the same pages, there are lots of blank pages. And I actually, as I told you, sewed in these you know, those album pages. You know, I have 2 pages for 2, you know, photos, which is just great because I was using plastic all over the place if you saw my other videos. So when I do print out stuff on photo paper, it would already have a place. I won't have to worry about washi taping stuff in and so on. So there are, each page you have 2 different places. So sometimes it's like 1 spread, sometimes it's 1 full spread, and then I just put another one, you know, if there is no photo paper there. I know I'm going to take a picture, so I'll put that there. And I have other spaces to do stuff, so I don't feel too boxed in. That's why I don't usually go ahead and put down dates, because many times it makes me feel boxed in. And I put these 2 together. This is like the middle of the book where you would see the sewing, so I took the opportunity to just put it down this way and make a thicker page. So I'm very excited about using these books, you know. So many possibilities, and I've done most of the work already. I don't have to worry about, you know, organizing stuff, because now I just place things down as the days go and just really smash them in, and that's it. I'm gonna make another envelope and put here, as I have in this book, and I have one in the end. That's what I'm gonna do for this one. There is this one in the beginning, you know, and so I'm gonna put one in the end. Right, so that's my plan. I'm very excited. I'm so glad I completed this. That's one less thing to think about. And I think what I'll do in my next video is just show you guys how I organize my craft stuff so it doesn't get crazy. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out wandikagale.com and see my handmade journals. I'll be doing a lot of art this summer, so look out for my new paintings as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Walk good.